Welcome back, everyone. Today, we dive into the whirlwind life of Travis Kelce as he shares some candid moments from his recent podcast episode. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on your favorite stars. In a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce opened up about his mixed emotions following the Kansas City Chiefs' first loss of the season to the Buffalo Bills. You could feel the intensity as he reflected on the game, revealing that despite the defeat, his spirits were high. "Life's all about how you bounce back," he said, with a twinkle in his eye. But what does it really mean to stay positive after a tough loss? Is it all just talk, or is there a deeper lesson here? Travis humorously mentioned how it's not just about the game, but also about the bright side, like date nights with Taylor Swift. Imagine being at the top of your game in the NFL and also dating one of the biggest pop stars in the world. What a life. But how does he juggle both worlds, especially when Taylor is busy with her own concerts? You won't believe how he manages to keep the romance alive amidst the chaos. He shared a funny anecdote about how, after the game, he threw the ball in Taylor's court, suggesting she come to Arrowhead Stadium to see him in action. "Maybe we can see which one is more lit," he laughed. But it begs the question, how do these two support each other through their high-pressure careers? The conversation shifted to the infamous Buffalo crowd and their antics. Travis couldn't help but grimace as he described the overwhelming cheers for the Bills, especially when they hung a Kermit the Frog doll in a Patrick Mahomes jersey outside the stadium. "That was just brutal," he exclaimed, shaking his head. How does he cope with such intense rivalries, and how does it affect his game? As the podcast progressed, Jason Kelce, Travis's brother, chimed in, probing about Taylor's presence at the game. It turns out she was busy but managed to swing by at the end. Can you imagine the excitement in the stands? After the podcast, Travis and Taylor whisked away to her beach house in Rhode Island for a much-needed getaway. They're both juggling tough schedules, with Travis gearing up for the next game against the Carolina Panthers. But how do they find time to recharge? This episode not only highlights Travis's fun-loving personality, but also reveals the strong bond between him and his brother Jason. Their sibling connection is inspiring, especially as they navigate the ups and downs of fame together. So, what do you think? Are Travis and Taylor setting a new standard for celebrity relationships? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite stars.